The camera was working. Checking if the camera's working right now. Got me in my feelings. Got me in my feelings. Why isn't the camera working? Got me in my feelings. This camera ain't working. This camera ain't working. Hold on. Do I have to turn it on? Where? Might have to watch a YouTube video. How do I use this? It's not a... And does that capture my... Let's go on with the team. Did they have Garrett Wilson as the thing? That's cool. They got a good CD Stroud card. Whoa.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has, how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. Opening kickoff of the game. I can't believe we saw that. I guess, Charles, that's something as a coach you go and premeditated, right? Maybe you saw something on film.
Phenomenal job, and what a beginning to this game. What else do you think we have in store for us today?
Excited to find out. Just getting the party started here with a recovered onside kick. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Baltimore.
Go, first down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Again, they run again.
First down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot down.
Whoever this is, my bad if I'm too loud.
3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't have those tendencies. Stay with what you are, stay with what you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
Now a play fake. Breeze. The ball comes out and hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. The good choice was to sit large here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys him a new 7 downs. On first down, and down he goes. Mike Purcell, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Now Breeze.
How?
That is knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play? Knocking that pass away.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Breeze. Escaping the pressure right.
I just sold. Ain't no way I just sold. Oh my God.
The football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
I haven't been on this game in a while. I've been in Florida for like 2 months.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it runs up 2nd down. And he's upended after a gain of 4 after the 25-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand out.
Yeah.
And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive and at the line in the Cardinal offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
It's going to be back to your game plan coming in. Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have it.
What'd you say?
Can you mute your mic? Because I'm getting annoyed.
Alright, I got you.
Thanks.
Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Breeze to throw on second down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's back. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. They'll look to throw here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown. Jordan Reed. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. And this one
I kind of suck at this game, so.
The 2, they don't get it. Split difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down.
You know when I could tell this was going to end really badly? When he launched himself behind the line and made a beeline for the ball carrier. You get one of those tackling machines in the middle on your trail, things are normally ending pretty quickly.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. Bruce Smith gets in there to drop him for a loss.
I was trying to press the button, but it wouldn't work.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. They'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They go with the screen to goal. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you get it forward. Screen passes like that take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far. This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Breeze, you can tell he wants to audible. Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Breeze now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into air.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Frank Gore, as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
And they can thank their defense for this one. They were set up with a short field following the turnover, but they took care of business as well, working their way down and finishing with a strong run into the end zone for their first touchdown of the game.
Breeze is going to throw. He's got it in the 2.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, That's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Another carry now for Gore. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards?
Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Cardinals will take over possession here up at the 44. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Breeze now to throw. Drops it underneath the goal. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That is caught, and they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Gore is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Jonathan Gannon making the call. They'll line up to go for 2. Here's Breeze. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Cards will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now the throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. From the 20, here's second and a couple. To throw, it's Breeze. Sure throw into the hands of Jordan. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And quickly they get to the line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking long for his tight end lead. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Raiders have just
My quarterback just sold the game.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, you might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. That is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Breeze. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Well, I suppose if you're in trouble back
there, they said it was a touchback.
You're going to try and find someone. Try and find a place to deposit the football and avoid the sack.
Unfortunately, that time, I don't think there was any question about it. A clear throwaway and 2 points.
Yeah, he avoided the sack, but because it was intentional grounding, he gave up 2 points, didn't he?
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Cards are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw, Breeze. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Buying time to his left. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. Now he's free to midfield. And the Cardinals come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you?